Howdy folks! Mama Z of the Zombie Squirts here. I'd like y'all to meet Rousey. This little guy was my oldest friend and the best assistant I could ask for. Just look at how hard he worked. Well, sadly he passed away a year ago. I had 20 amazing years with him and wanted to do something special. Right now I'm in the process of illustrating the third Zombie Squirts book, and it includes my Rousey, with a few minor changes, but I'm not going to give too much away. I recorded the cartooning process I typically do, but this time I'm using a photograph. I usually hand draw everything, but I wanted his character to be a little more realistic looking that captures his adorable traits. So, let's start with the photo that's dragged into Photoshop. Now I'm taking out the background using the magic background tool and then the regular eraser tool up close to the edges. And I'm making the edges rough to give the final result a fluffy look in the outline. Now there's going to be a lot of areas I'm going to miss, and that's okay because in a little bit I'm going to put a stroke around everything. And that way I can see it all and erase it. Now that I'm turning it black and white, because I need to drag it into Illustrator later, because that's going to be for the vectorizing phase. Vectorizing. Is that even a word? So I want a thicker outline, so here I added a stroke. So for A, to help me see the spots where I missed with the eraser tool, as you can see, and B, give me the thick line that I want. Then I'm going to add some line art and fill in the black, like in his tail, and just give me some lines just to kind of show the shapes and the edges. It'll all make sense in a second. So I'm bringing the file into Illustrator, and I'm do the select live trace. This will make the image a black and white vector graphic. Pretty cool, huh? Now for the really fun stuff. I can reshape and manipulate whatever I need. I wanted to make the eyes really big, but it kind of looked weird. So I ended up making them bigger than normal, but not like Alien Kitty. So once I have the line art right, then I'm going to bring this into Photoshop. So the story of Rousey is pretty cool. It was spring of '97, and my mom surprised me with this black and white fluff ball. She got him from her professor, Dr. Anne Maria DeMars, which Rousey used to be her last name, and she's Ronda Rousey's mom. If you haven't heard of Ronda Rousey, where have you been? Anyways, his name became Rousey, and it totally fit. He was a tough little dude. And he was also so sweet. And a great travel companion. Goodness, I'd never had an animal that would just sit in my lap and not move and just bask in the sun as we drove for hours. We had so many adventures together. He was the best little friend anyone could ask for. You know, always there, running up to see me, happy to see me. You know, he made my heart smile every day. So, okay, now, as you can see, I'm just about done with the vector art. And gonna add some eyelashes and kind of outline the eyes in white. Just kind of makes them stand out a little bit. And try to figure out the detail a little bit later because I'm bringing this all into Photoshop. Add some whiskers, and all I'm doing is doing a line tool and copying and pasting, and then select them all, and then copy, paste, and reflect them. Okay, so now the vector art is going to Photoshop for the finishing touches, and as you see, he has this cute little pink nose, so I wanted to accentuate that. And he also, when he was a kitten, he did have blue eyes, but as he got older, they became bright yellow. And I wanted to keep those features and accentuate them in the cartoon. So, isn't he adorable? Aww. So I had to put some highlights in the nose and on the mouth. Kind of give him a little soft look. He had pink ears. He had some pink spots all around him. He was really cute. Now I'm just putting in some shading. I'm not going to, get too much into detail. Just some areas where, the shadows would come in. They're not too heavy in the photograph, but you want to bring that out in the cartoon. Makes it obviously look more cartoon-like. There you go, it's done. There's my little Rousey. Well, now that you've seen a sped-up version of my cartooning technique, you'll have to check out the book that's releasing the end of this year and stay up to date by subscribing here and visiting our website at zombiesquirts.com, plus following us at Facebook. And if you have any questions for me about my cartooning process, please leave them in the comment section. Thanks for watching.